Well, good evening, everybody. I am so excited to be here with you guys tonight. I've had a super long weekend. I don't know if you can tell, but my face is like super burnt and windburned, sunburned. We had six soccer games this weekend, and it was very exciting, stressful, and all the good stuff. But what made me really feel amazing? What I'm about to talk about tonight, okay? And this amazing little patch is what I'm going to share about today. And it's called X39 and is by LifeWave. So I originally got introduced to this awesome little patch by my friend Patty Neely, and she was actually a client of mine. I'm a health coach of almost 25 years, and she brought this to me and told me all the amazing things that it had helped her with. So, of course, I decided to try it. And let me tell you, this weekend I needed this because our games were super early and I had to feel good and energized. And every morning I came on that field, I had so much energy. And the first day I did like a 30-minute warm up with my whole body. The second day I did a little walk slash jog. And then the third day today, I brought a band with me and worked out, and all the ladies were like, "Oh my goodness, I need to work out with you." So I think I might even got a client out of it. So it was pretty cool. But anyways, so that's what I want to share with you today is what awesomeness this little patch can do for you. And I got to be honest with you, when I first learned about this patch, I was like, I'm a health coach. So I don't believe in magic pills and I don't believe in magic patches. I truly believe that, changing your lifestyle, eating healthy, moving the body, and all those things, sleeping well, getting sunlight are what gets you healthy. But I never knew about this thing. So this amazing little patch elevates some amazing little peptide in your body that's super powerful. It activates your own body's healing power,
Ah,
and
702.
therefore your body is able to regenerate and heal itself, right? Our body was meant to do that. So it's pretty amazing. Um, all you're doing is turning it on, right? So I want to share with you the amazing man that actually created these patches, David Schmidt. He's our CEO, inventor, and a scientist. Absolutely incredible. Actually, I just heard a call where he said he's not quite, like maybe closer to 300 patents. That's insane. Um, so he specializes in age reversing, and in 2008, he especially started to focus on stem cell research because he knew that stem cells were the building blocks of the body, and that's how our bodies heal. So he actually took 10 years to come up with a patent that I'm about to share with you, $4.5 million dollars. And he brought this thing to market and it is lighting. I mean, it is lighting on fire. It's just amazing. And I actually had it on my hand today, but I was so cold that I had everything covered up, which was too bad. But anyways, I was too busy watching soccer. So this patent, I mean, when you have a patent, it means that this patch does what the patent says, right? So according to at least one embodiment of the invention, which may be worn anywhere on the body, that's pretty incredible. Um, Causes a beneficial effect by providing phototherapy, and I'm going to explain to you what phototherapy is. Um, and as a result of elevating this copper peptide I just mentioned, including activation of stem cells, improvement in energy, elevation of antioxidants, reduction of inflammation. And don't you all know by now that inflammation is what causes all disease and issues in the body? I mean, inflammation is just horrible. So it helps with that management of pain, improvements in stamina, elevation of collagen production. Collagen is actually extremely important in the body. It's not just for your hair, your nails, and your skin. Collagen is in every single joint of your body. It is all over the body, and it's so important. And you're going to produce more of your own, which is just amazing with all the hundreds of dollars we spend on supplements that who knows if they actually work. And then improvement of wound healing. Absolutely crazy what we've seen. I mean, I have seen some really awesome things from the people that I have shared this patch with. So, um, how does it work? All right, it's a proprietary form of phototherapy. So, another way of talking about phototherapy that might relate to you that you already know about is the sun, right? So, when the sun hits your skin, it sends a signal to your brain to turn on vitamin D production. That's called phototherapy. So, this does the same thing, except it sends a signal to your body using your own infrared light, sends a signal to your brain to increase that copper peptide. And that copper peptide has been studied since the 70s and does unbelievable things for the body. I call it the healing peptide. So it is a patent nanocrystal technology. So the white stuff in this little patch right there is basically just little nanocrystals. Nothing is actually going into your body at all. There's no drugs, chemicals, or stimulants. It's just signaling your body. It reflects your own light back into your body and sends that signal. So, non-transdermal, I never knew about non-transdermal until these patches right here. All it means is no drugs, nothing is being put into your body. It is just signaling your brain to activate the things that are supposed to be being produced. But as we get older, they don't produce as much, right? So it's absolutely non-invasive. And some of the benefits that we're seeing from the studies is optimal health and wellness, improved exercise performance. And I can truly attest to that myself. I mean, since I've been wearing this patch for just over a year, I feel better than I've ever felt before. Just absolutely amazing. The energy, and yes, my workouts are so much better. My strength has improved over the last year, which you can see on here is one of the benefits. My stamina to push through workouts is just incredible. And yeah, like I said, it's just a healthy energy flow. And again, no drugs and stimulants. What we're doing with this patch is we're achieving optimal health and basically creating a state of complete physical, mental, and social well being within our body. We're not here to cure, treat, or diagnose any kind of diseases, but when you give your body the right signal, it will heal itself. And we're seeing it all over the world. I have friends and family that are just seeing incredible results. So, X39, the long-term effects are like I've never seen anything like this. So, 4,000 genes begin to reset. Is that not incredible? Apparently, red wine that has resveratrol in it activates like one or two. Okay, great. Don't drink alcohol. Just put the patch on. Okay. Um, the brain becomes more balanced. Now, that is something I felt at about 6 weeks. It was just incredible and the most unique feeling. The only way I can describe it is that a warm blanket came over my brain, and I just felt less irritable, less agitated, just smooth and calm. I used to have to meditate every day just so that I could keep that balance, and I just don't need to do that anymore. So it's absolutely incredible. And I already talked about in the patent, the collagen increases in your body. So, you know what? If you're spending hundreds of dollars on these powders and pills and creams or whatever the heck they have out there, this thing turns on your own production, and your own production is the best kind, right? Your body receives it and uses it because it's you. Now this is really powerful. The heart reverses in age. That is incredible. I mean, how many people do we have with heart issues these days? And if we can help stimulate something in the body that helps heal your heart, that's massive. I mean, that's your lifeline right there. So it's not called anti-aging, right? Just like all the other peptides and creams and things are being sold. This is actually age reversing. Okay. And David Schmidt, our CEO, explains that really well. Okay. How do we wear it? This is I mean, this is why I didn't think that the patch could actually do what my friend said to me, because all you do is you peel this thing and you stick it on your body. Like it just doesn't get any easier. And I want to share a little testimony of a client of mine who she was 67 when she started working out with me. Now, it was really hard for her to be compliant because she was just feeling so lousy. So when I came to her, I was like, "Listen, you're going to put this little sticker on. It is the easiest thing you're going to ever do in your life." And I'm like, "I bet you're going to feel amazing." And within the first week, she walked through my door with a smile on her face, with energy in her body, and just overall feeling like a new person. And so, yes, every client needs to be wearing this. Every person on this earth needs to be wearing this. So you wear it only for 12 hours, right? The patch helps you, activates things in your body for 12 hours, and then you take it off for 12 hours. And I do want to mention that staying very hydrated with electrolytes will make a difference because when your body starts to heal, um, you will need a little bit more fluid so that you can flush everything out that needs to come out. Now, I don't know if you saw just a second ago, actually, our studies have the patches on the base of the neck or the below the belly button because studies have to have congruency. Everything has to be the same. Okay. So, like I said, the testimonies are just absolutely incredible. You know, as a personal trainer and fitness professional, I've done some really stupid things in the gym. And, in my 40s, my body doesn't uh, heal itself as well as it used to. So I was definitely struggling with quite a few things in all different areas of my body. I've also had three children. So that affects your body in negative ways. And then I had a pretty severe car accident in 2007, and all the things that I was struggling with over the last year, I do not feel those things anymore, and I just feel absolutely amazing. So you can just imagine what this little patch could activate in your body to start healing again that just hasn't been able to be healed. Um, if you are curious about the studies or more testimonies, we have a ton of them on this website. And basically, this website talks all about the X39 patch, and you'll find everything you need, all the patents, even doctor testimonies. Incredible website if you want to dig a little bit more. But I highly suggest that whoever told you about this patch, you call them tonight, you fill out the order form, you get yourself an wholesale account and put this thing on you immediately because you just have no clue what will happen for you. And the cool thing is everybody sees it in a different timeline. I just want to make a quick statement about that. I saw results in 30 minutes. Then I saw results in 4 days. And then I saw results in 6 weeks or 2 weeks, then 6 weeks, then 3 months, and then 5 months, and then 7 months. So different things kept happening. And according to LifeWave's inventor, David Schmidt, we need to wear this patch for at least 1 month for every decade of life to really truly know what it will do for us or what it can do for us, the potential. So, I mean, I personally don't think you should take it off before a year before and wearing it every single day before you make it any kind of decision on the patch. So, I want to share a little bit more about the company because this is really important to me. As a personal
Absolutely.
trainer, I have been in this industry before, sharing products, and in the past, it was a real struggle because some of the companies that I was a part of, first of all, they had Me Too products. You know what those are? Shakes, vitamins, creams, this and that. You can go to Walmart, CVS, every single store, and you can buy those things anywhere you go. So, first of all, this is unique, and we have patent on it, and nobody can copy what we have. We are the only ones that have this, right? Then the other issue was that some of the companies that I was a part of were young, right? They didn't have a foundation and crumbled or sold out, and then I would have to merge with somebody, and then I had new products, and it was just a mess, it was just a pain in the butt. Where finally I have found something that's unique to just one company, no one else has it, And not only that, we're a 21-year-old company. We have never missed paying a single person, and we've never missed an order. That's incredible in 21 years. So I want to share with you some of the growth that's been happening, especially since this beautiful patch came online. So in 2021, we were doing a good $20 million, right? But when this patch came out, we jumped all the way up to $320 million a year later. And the other thing that happened is our team, which you're going to learn about in just a few minutes, this is it team with our fearless leaders, Steve and Gina Merritt. And of course, Cindy is on the call today, and Jen's, they are their family, and they're our direct leaders and help us so much. So they came on board and they have 38 years of absolutely crazy experience in this industry. So they took this and now they are the top team in the company. So as you can see, last year we almost, I don't know exactly what the numbers are yet for 25, but we almost pushed a billion, or maybe we did. We'll find out soon. But the growth, we are just starting, and it's this patch that is doing it. So we have actually been the number one momentum company for the last 2 years. So this is something you want to be a part of. If you want to share anything amazing and, maybe create another form of income, this is a company to be with. But either way, you've got a solid product and it's not going anywhere. And now, this is really important right here because we can talk about all the testimonies. Great. But when an external company and that evaluates thousands of companies in 15 different countries comes out and we are the winners, this patch plus one other product that we have is the winner of the the Biotech Breakthrough Award, right, for stem cell innovation. That's huge. Now we have validation from external sources that have nothing to do with our company. So that just shows you, doctors, all different kinds of doctors are getting on board with this because they're realizing there's major power behind this. So anyways, one of the reasons I'm a part of this company, obviously, is because of the patch and the miracles that are happening. And my passion is health and wellness and spreading the word and helping people feel their best and live their best life. But there's another aspect to that, right? We really can't live our best life if we don't have finances, if we don't have financial freedom. So for me, I have 3 children and a husband, and I love traveling and I love being with them. They are my priority right now. And so I decided when I was introduced to this right away, I want to share this with people. And that actually leads me to my dear friend, Courtney Barringer. She was one of the first people that I told about this because I knew she was into health and wellness. She was already working on changing her health and wellness. And I knew she was a clever girl and she could see an opportunity if I showed it to her. So both of us care so much about our families and being secure and being able to travel and to have our optimal health. And that's why we do this, because we just love people, we love relationships, and we love helping others feel their best and live their best life. And she's going to share more about the business aspect and basically learn a little bit how you can possibly get your patches paid for, or maybe even create a source of income here. So, Courtney, I don't know if you're on here. I know I saw
I'm,
you on
yep,
here.
I'm here.
Awesome.
So thank you, Lila. And I'm so grateful that you shared this opportunity with me. And I have to say ditto to everything you just said, right? We want to see better families, better communities, and it starts with your health and your mental health, your physical health. How are you all around? So um I'm just so grateful for all of this. So let me hop into this. So the great thing about LifeWave is that they do make it very easy for us. So if you look at a conventional business out there, you do have the higher startup costs, you have the high risks. long, long hours because you're putting your blood, sweat, and tears into your business. And there's a lot of trial and error. Whereas with LifeWave, it's a very low cost to start it up. You get a 30-day risk-free trial, which no franchise that you buy or any business that you start, it's like, let's see how you do for 30 days. And if it doesn't work out, you get your money back. That's just not a reality. So it's great that LifeWave gives us that opportunity. You can make your own schedule, and there's a 20-year track record behind all of this. Another little point that's not on here that I love is even from an employee standpoint with a conventional business, you make an hourly wage, right? Like the person next to you, no matter how hard you work. With LifeWave, you get paid on your efforts. And I love that, especially I come from a sales background. So I want to know that if I'm out there busting my butt and sharing this information, that I'm going to get paid for my own personal efforts and my blood, sweat, and tears that I put into this LifeWave business. Next slide. So opportunity happens by creating solutions. So some current problems that we have, our market is oversaturated with illegitimate products. There are financial struggles in almost every household, and we do have a poor health and wellness epidemic that has come across our country even in the last 20 years. But LifeWave gives us a solution to that. So we have a patented phototherapy technology that nobody else can duplicate. The business is duplicatable, the model of the business is duplicatable, and it also offers optimal health and wellness. So it's very simple, right? It's a binary structure. So what you have to do is you have to put one person right, one person left, and that's as easy as it is to get started. You talk to your friends and your families first and foremost, and you can see there's a whole structure there on the left. Whether you're a three-star manager, you can make up to $1,500 on your weekly bonuses, or all the way down to three-star presidential, which is you can make up to 25,000 weekly on those bonuses. No job that you walk into is ever going to offer you this sort of a compensation plan or binary bonuses here for referring your friends. So this is a great enhancement that we now have. So if you're new to this and you're just looking at this for the first time, know that you have something very special on your hands that maybe some of us that have been around a little longer didn't get this opportunity. So there is a business launch bonus. Here's your goal, and your focus should be within the first 48 hours, go ahead, become one-star manager. So that is putting one person right, one person left, with an advanced package and a two-sleeve subscription. If you do that within your first 48 hours, you're going to get a $25 per week bonus for up to 8 weeks, which is huge. Your next goal after you knock that out, because all of us, right, probably have over 500 contacts in our phone. So you call one or two people, you get them started. On the other side, you're within the rest of the week, your goal is to become a two-star manager. So what is that? You just need two people left and right. So you already have your one from your first 48 hours. So just find another two people that want to go ahead and try the patches with you. Make it a community thing. Hey, I'm trying this out. I really want your opinion. I want you to try it out with me. You do that, and they're on the advanced package with a two-sleeve subscription. You're going to give yourself $50 per week for 8 weeks. So this is so incredible. Like I said, I wasn't able to take advantage of such a great bonus when I first started. So it's great now that we can go ahead and help everybody else receive these bonuses when they get started. So another way to make money, and there's just so many different opportunities they're giving us here to make money. So the mentor matching bonus pays up to $20,000 per person every level, and you have the potential to earn on 6 generations. So if you are interested in building a business, just know that there is depth here, right? There is longevity here. By being paid on 6 generations, you might not know what that means right now, but I'll give you, there's a famous quote that makes me correlate and think of this slide. If you don't find a way to make money while you're sleeping, you will work until you die. Warren Buffett, right? This allows you an opportunity to make additional bonuses on the efforts of the people that come in under you. So 6 generations down, this is huge. This is amazing. And that's what we all need to do is we need to make money while we sleep, right? So with the system that the This Is It team has put together, they allow it to be duplicate. They allow us to duplicate our efforts very seamlessly. So by following what they've already put in plan for us and in structure for us, it's very, very easy to duplicate yourself and your efforts. So how do you do that? So here's our order form to be able to get the patches at wholesale. This is what it looks like. Make sure that you have it sent over to you from the person that invited you on this call tonight. And let's go through the packages. How can you get this at wholesale? So there's 4 different packages. There's the core, which gives you 3 sleeves. Advanced gives you 6 sleeves. Advanced Plus gives you 11. Premium gives you 20 plus. Here's the breakdown of that. So for me, I started off with core, but then I immediately knew that my husband had to try this with me. So I upgraded to the advanced package. The beautiful thing about that is I only had to pay the difference of the 535 versus the 295. So I upgraded, I put my husband on it. As I started to share the information and tell my friends and family, because we were getting great results, we were feeling wonderful, I eventually, a short time later, upgraded to the premium package so that I had additional sleeves to hand out to my friends and family and those I was sharing with it. So what I did with this sleeve, I'd have my aunt who wanted to try it, some of my good friends. I would loan them this sleeve until their package came in. And once their package came in, they would give it back to me. But it allowed me that opportunity to get people on the patches immediately because that's what we want. We want people to start feeling the benefits, the good effects, and all of that. So we don't want to hesitate until it takes FedEx a couple days to get them their patches. We want to have it in hand, ready to hand it to them. And that's why I upgraded to the premium pack so that
Hey.
I I had the means, I had exactly what I needed to go ahead and launch my business and get into the swing of things. So, and then with that comes the subscriptions at the bottom. So you want to be on a subscription so that you're able to hold your points and you're able to build faster and with more momentum. So Lila has pointed out already before that this is an info page. That's going to have the patents, some testimonials, all the good information on the X39 patches. And then for building your business, you have the thisisitteam.com website. That's going to give you all the downloads, all the information you need to learn and grow your business and be successful in this. So they've really been able to map out 2 powerful websites that give us everything at the tip of our fingers. We don't have to go searching for it. It's already there. So what This Is a Team and Cindy and Jen's sister and brother-in-law have put together, they have put their efforts into this in order to be duplicatable and create the teams that we want to create and have the information that we need. So the time is now. Now you can make your move. Definitely get with the person that has invited you on. And you have to just ask yourself the number one question. Are you serious about your dream? What do you want for your future? Even if it's just a little supplement to the side so that you have more income coming in, or maybe you want a plan B to get out of your job that you don't love, and you can build this on the side in your own time, at your own pace. So it's up to you at this point. Are you ready? Are you ready to dive in with us? And are you ready to do great things with us? Because there is a team that will absolutely support you and your efforts and guide you along the way.